Alright, it's starting.
Licensed by Nintendo.
But probably not made by them. I'm fairly certain by this. Namco!
They're made by Namco and HumanSoft.
I swear it changed. I swear the other version changed from like what the DS version and the actual versions of the game. So, well, anyways, this is the Pac-Man World 3 for the DS. This is a bit different, tiny bit different from the rest of the versions.
And by little, he means like a
freaking lot. So,
yes.
As you can see, I'm on level 3. Ignore that. That's irrelevant, so we're gonna start with the cutscene. Which basically, I've mastered the art of skipping this cutscene. You have to push like the punch button in order, or like I'm using a GameCube controller for this because if you just push like random buttons, it messes it up and like fights you. It's weird.
Yeah, it's Pac.
So this is the first level of the game. Now, because I'm on Skype with Jack here, it slows down. That's the only reason it's slowing down, except for like this. Besides the 7 billion programs I'm running. Just ignore those. It's the only reason. I actually had this running like creepily smooth before today.
Smooth.
But I don't care.
Even smoother than the DS.
Yeah, it actually slows down in the DS version. I've had it the frame rate lag in the real version. So imagine the ROM.
Poor ROM. Hey, it's not actually lagging.
It isn't really lagging as it is the game itself can't handle it. Because the music isn't lagging most of the time. I also heard the gate fall, so I'm perfectly fine. Let's go get this stuff. Bounce, 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 bounce. Aha!
Boing.
Alright, so going over controls. Obviously, the Game Boy, and not the Game Boy, Nintendo DS has like 4 buttons right in the front of the controller. And since I'm not using the Nintendo DS because I had to do this over an emulator, that's the only way to actually do it. I do own the game. Sadly.
So technically, he's not breaking any laws.
Don't bring okay, as far as I'm like, stop bringing laws into this. So like the controls, there's a punch button like this, and punching in this game is surprisingly better than the actual game, like the other version. It just like wrecks crap up.
But you can't even break boxes, which is odd.
Yes, you can!
What?
You just need to hit it correctly. I missed it like 2 times in a row with punches. So, like, butt bounce for boxes, and punches for all the enemies.
You can't even get the 1-up.
Oh yeah, so there's also camera controls. There's a button that squares the camera behind you. We also have the rev roll that... yeah, that's the button that squares the camera behind you. We have the rev roll that, in order to use it, you have to touch the touch screen, and then rev rolling again will immediately stop you, I've noticed. And if you want to turn the camera, which on more than one occasion you will, they do give you camera controls besides square behind you. And L turns the camera right, and R turns the camera left. Like, this is L, this is R. And no, I didn't set that up for the emulator like that. That's the actual game.
Pac-Man gets squished.
He's not gonna get smushed. Why am I so off-center? Like, seriously? Like, why am I so off-center from the next raise thing of a thing? Also, the funny thing is the draw distance. This game has a surprisingly low draw distance, but it has different colored fogs to make up for it from level to level that surprisingly match with like the level theme. Also bugs.
Bugs.
I hate them. Come here, bug. Kill you. We kill you.
Buggy, buggy, buggy. Fruit. Fruit, I hate you.
I didn't grip on in time to use the wall jump. You see that suspicious looking hand?
Uh-huh.
That's actually in the actual game. And it does the same thing as in this version, only there's a cutscene where you get to see it do it. In this version, it does it, and you kind of don't notice.
It's just like, hey there.
Ah!
Aha, I knew it, you got hurt.
Oh yeah, another thing, there are 1-ups in this game, but you can only hold 3 lives at one time.
Which is
Don't ask me why you can only hold 3 lives at one time, but you can. Also, green fire is going to totally appear out of nowhere, and it's going to screw me over. But it didn't. So shut up.
Okay.
Let's focus the camera so I can see what they intend for you. Like, in the actual game, they move the camera like this, and wide out so you can see everything. Which is like one of the only times they ever do something like that.
Boing, boing, boing.
Oh yeah, monsters will come. Die!
Fall in the goo. He just appeared out of thin air.
No, they don't. They climb up and appear from thin
See,
air.
they appear at
They
the
appear
side.
from down there and what is that? Like, no, there's like a thing down there, so that's where they come from. Obviously. I mean, you don't know what you're talking about. Whoa! Did they mean for me to be over there? Because in the normal game, you can't get back there. I'm kind of concerned.
Do.
Oh yeah. So like, you see this hand? Reaches into
yeah.
the goo, goes like, oh yeah, tries to find something. It eventually finds something and it puts it down.
Weird, there's no cutscene.
They don't have any cutscenes in this game. Matter of fact, they have like the picture book cutscene in the beginning and the end of the game.
That's it?
That's it. They don't have them in the middle of the levels or like at the end of each level. How did I end up over here again? Oh, a sequence break. Hand, it just left us here. Very suspicious. Accept it as a foreign fact of Pac life.
For Pac life.
Oh yeah, so this is a 1-up, but I can't pick it up. Because I already have all 3 lives. So yeah.
That sucks.
There's that. Oh, and here's the Spectral monster fight. So apparently
Monsters.
there's this. If you think that the Spectral monsters are stupid, you should hear the sound effects. Yeah, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. It looks like it too. Like he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh. Hey, look, fruit. Hey, look, pellets. Hey, look, pellet. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, jeez. Oh, why did this game have to port the Pac-Man World 3 music? Where'd he go?
He just left.
I like how the portal is perfectly fine normally in the game, but when you finish all the ghosts, then it starts spinning. That's the signature that it's going to leave. I'm like, what? They don't give animation to anything in this game. Why bother giving it to the portals? Oh yeah, and apparently I also have all the fruit. So why am I going up here? Oh yeah, so fruit in this game. We have one, I think that's an apple, 2 strawberries, 3 cherries, 1 watermelon, and 3 oranges. Yeah. So about the fruit in this game, they aren't exactly consistent.
Non-consistent fruit.
And to kill the rest of the bugs before they come through. Oh yeah, so you have to use the touchscreen for the rev-roll plates, which is bullcrap. They had to use the touchscreen somehow, and then you're done. Seeing as what happens when you're done with a level, you go into a maze, VR maze, virtual reality maze. This is either the hardest maze ever made,
Inky's gonna get you.
or it's the easiest, because what's happening on the top screen is technically what is happening. Oh crap! Whoa, why did I go back? So like what's happening on the top screen is technically happening, and that is what the game goes by, but the bottom screen is what you see. So everything is you have to get much closer to everything. Seriously?
What?
Seriously? Yeah, I'm going off the bottom screen, which how I'm seeing it is on the right. You're seeing it probably somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
Just somewhere.
Also, I can't even see my face, and you can, so that's a bit cheap.
Cheapy, cheapy.
Oh, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
Oh, you know, yeah, that would have sucked.
I am dodging bullets left and right. Now, how I play Pac-Man is a bit possessed. I use the freaking, like power pellets for Seriously?
That didn't work for you. Oh, that was so close.
That was such a delayed reaction. I was miles away from it by the time you said, "Oh!" Now it's either the hardest games ever made or the easiest, because you have to get like in the ghosts if they're ever gonna kill you. And when I mean in the ghosts, I mean it's like because your models on the actual maze are so small compared to what you can see on the bottom screen, which is what you're working off of. Like, he won't die. Also, another difference from this and the other games, besides certain things like keys, puzzles, fights, enemies. There's a lot less enemies in this version, so if you like the platforming aspects of this game, you might appreciate this version a little like I did. It's a confession.
It's a confession he has to make.
It's a confession. I do appreciate this game. Ooh, this. It's much faster in the actual version.
I think I should even bring up its successor.
What?
The successor to this game.
This game doesn't have a successor. Pac-Man World Rally was already in development.
No.
Oh, are you bringing up?
New.
Are you bringing up Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures?
Yes.
By the time we recorded this video, that game has not even come out, and for some reason we are obsessing about it.
You and now.
You're the one that brought it to both of our attentions.
You guys are the one that like the Pac-Man games. And apparently you can walk up there.
Okay, I think you're supposed to not be able to do that. And I have a trick that allows me to avoid things. I'm not rolling down any steep inclines, so it's basically just a normal hill at this point. Trust me.
Orange with leaves on it.
I'm gonna so kill this guy. He's doomed. Yeah, there would have been a lot of fights in the normal version of this game. Not to mention the ribbon loop power pellet, which is not present in this version of the game. Matter of fact, there's only 3 of, I believe, 6 of the power pellets present in the other versions of the game is present in this. And that's the classic power pellet, which doesn't count because those are required for Spectral monster fights. And then 2 more we haven't seen in this version yet. Oh yeah, and you have to slide in the keys, which is freaking bullcrap. I'm gonna get you.
Walking so slow.
I'm gonna get you. Punch, punch, uppercut, man. I uppercutted his face.
You like that?
I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to come out. There they are.
For a second, I thought they were going back into that thing.
They were trying to go back into it. That's their strategy. Plus, there's only 2 here, when in the actual game it would be 4. So a lot less spectral monsters to deal with. kind of a plus. Believe me, it is a plus.
+1.
Plus one. Plus one, man.
See, evidence of the draw distance coloring.
The draw distance is blue. Look over there. You see that blue? That's the draw distance. Seriously, I can't kill a single one of these bugs? Alright, so anyways, back to the topic that you brought up, so I must talk about it. This guy, is claiming that the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures game is going to be, like, the sequel to the Pac-Man world. It's going to be Pac-Man World 4, basically, and I'm like, no.
I didn't say it's going to be well, technically it's a successor to its series. Because it's bringing aspects of these games.
It is not bringing it. It's bringing the 3D aspects of these games.
Or, well, okay, let me rephrase that. They claim that they're bringing aspects of these games into the Pac-Man and Ghostly Adventures.
We haven't played it, so we can't judge it, but that sounds like freaking bullcrap what you're stating. Did I get everything in that last room?
Many people think it is.
Did I get everything in that last room? I feel like I did, but I'm paranoid.
If you really want to check, go ahead. I'm not forcing you to. That sounded wrong.
You're not forcing me to do what?
Nothing.
It sounds worse when you say nothing. There's only one point in this game where it forces a camera angle on you. And it is the most important place to force that camera angle.
Yeah, what the bull? What's that?
I was continuing to do it. So it continued.
So where exactly were you talking about?
I have to do that in this version of the game. Oh yeah, also no super secret stuff like silver Pac-Man statues, Galaxians, freaking collector's card, concept art. Why can't I just walk up everything? I'm not exactly sure I should be able to do that. I know in other places of the game you can't do that, so we'll get to it when we get to it. Get in there! Oh,
Didn't feel like it.
No, but the thing I wanted to talk about, like, for Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, is something that I learned when they were talking about it in a video I saw. Apparently, it's Pac-Man's, like child, which is Pac-Man Jr. It
just grew up.
Technically his game. I'm just sitting there, it's like, so everything that happens in any of these games, as you're playing as Pac-Man, could be canon.
You're like,
I'm like, I don't know if I like that or not. Alright, I'm missing every fruit by 2, or in one case 1. Actually, 2 in cases 1, so I'm perfectly fine with this.
Are you trying to pull like a Zelda theme or something? Where every single link is in the other game is not the same.
What?
Oh, nothing.
There is not going to be a super secret Pac-Man collection of sequence of events.
Well, never mind. Pac-Man's successor, I guess, is what they want to do.
But isn't Pac-Man Jr. already a... Like... I care so little about this series in the game. We all do. Well...
Al hasn't even seen the trailer yet.
And he's already dishing out on the game.
Yes.
Oh, that's him.
Yep, that's our Al.
You know, I was at a house today, and... Okay, why do you sound so shocked about it? Like, you have a life?
Yes. You do have a life.
I have more of a life than you. Oh, no.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. It's a proven fact by scientists.
What?
So like,
Scientists study me, apparently.
of course,
gross.
and me.
What were you gonna say?
It's like, so I was at the. Okay, we can get sidetracked easily, man. No, okay, so I was at the house and they had, like, I was doing something and they had like the TV set up and they had their Xbox 360s, right there because it's next to the TV and why bother? And they had 3 games lying out like for the Xbox 360, and it were 3 games. 2 of them were the exact same game, like a Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And the other was Halo.
Halo.
I'm like,
Shooter.
seriously? They're all shooters, 2 of which are the same shooter? Who are? Like, and this is just the average family with an Xbox 360. You can't say there's varied games, because everyone always just gets the shooters, and that's the only thing they pick up. There's a separation between... You can say that, like, Red Lobster serves steak, but the only reason you go to Red Lobster is for the seafood.
I'm probably the only PS2 owner that doesn't even own an M-rated game. And probably never will. Because I don't feel like it.
Seriously? They just keep coming out of hell. And it's a long trek from the draw distance to not make their mark.
Hell looks kind of cool, like cold. Because
Hey,
it's blue.
in my world... Oh, ball!
Oh! Well, you tried to
Well,
prove
that got
something.
me back where I wanted. Have I got a cure yet? I don't know what I've done and haven't done yet.
Really? We're getting really sidetracked.
I am the sidetracked. I'm just doing this by instinct. Move
There's
that somewhere.
Walk. What's that?
It's a good stretch.
I can't see what you're doing, so...
I can. Oh, okay, I can't because it's like not on my screen. What was the point of that? It just put me back a little.
right to the insects. Insect bugs. What?
Eh.
Oh, okay. No wonder you stopped.
Meh.
Yeah.
Well. Okay.
I like how we got quiet at the same time. It's just sad.
That's the jump button. That's the jump button. Alright, let's do this.
Missed by a mile.
Ah! Oh, look, a bug. I killed you.
Oh, wow.
Again?
You really want to go down there, do you?
To hell?
Yep.
I'm flying down to hell.
Boing. Boing.
Alright, let's line this up again.
Really, you punched?
Crap. I hate doing this jump. Even in the regular game.
Boing.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There is always a fruit up there. Like, seriously?
4-pack.
Like, why?
4-pack. Why do you keep falling?
Shut it. You wouldn't do better.
Oh, yeah.
I take that as a challenge. You play this game. You wouldn't handle it. Why are you turning so much, Pac-Man? Oh.
I don't want to.
You don't want to turn so much? I guess I'm not really doing it. It's just that the camera angles of the actual game and then just does some stupid things.
It's called life.
Life and camera angles? Those are two things. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
Your face.
I'm going around everything. Screw it. In this version, I can get away with... Okay, so the slowdown nearly killed me. Or I could just do that. I got one key. Finally found... Ah! You evil...
You evil little...
Like, you get fixated on some jumps that you just don't get out of. What was that?
It's called disconnecting the computer.
You disconnected your computer. How dare you?
I want it to overload.
I want it to overload. Seriously? I'm gonna fall, and I grab right back on. Just have to deal with the same crap. I'm There we go. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
What? Oh, that?
Everything. I got everything.
We... Having fun?
I have to open this. Where did I end up? Where I ended up. And I have these strange crystals I don't remember picking up. I seriously do. I don't remember where I picked these up from.
Oh wow. Apparently you can't get
that. Was useless. Because I can't pick up an extra life. You can't have more than... Okay, well now I can pick up an extra life. If I do that 2 more times. Okay, let's just get the crap out of here. There's no, like, cliffs. Like, I even have a really cute trick. Oh, well, I have to put all the keys away. One key. Two keys. No comments. Apparently I picked up all 4 keys. I don't even remember doing that.
It's called short-term memory.
Oh yeah, and also the regular game, there's robots in here that they're eliminated, I guess, so they could have a limited amount of enemy pallets in this game. No, not the robots themselves aren't eliminated, just in this level. Something else that's eliminated? Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. It's so unfair. Nobody likes a ghost.
There. There.
Not that again.
Every level. Oh! Slow down, kill the ghost. Oh.
Oh.
Now I'm using the top screen for more precise knowledge about where everything is. Seriously, once the ghosts get away from me, the slowdown goes away? Seriously, like they're centimeters close.
Oh, gee.
Are you gonna get that delayed? Or are you just really slow to react?
Oh.
Combination of the two?
I'm looking at the second screen, actually.
You
So
think
it makes it...
it makes it look like it's closer? That's why you should look at the top screen.